more worry is, and I've been listening, that people are drawing all sorts of conclusions from the Mamdani when in India.
अरे यार क्या
Somehow
लोग हैं
that
यार. I wanted to ask you about that. This was my segue. I wanted to ask you, Tushar, what is wrong with, and why are people so weird? अरे भाई,
no,
like I was in New York literally a few days ago. I was interviewing Akash Singh. I spent like 2-3 days in New York. I traveled. I spoke to people. उनके issues अलग है भाई. New York के issues अलग थे. Like sometimes you just vote for a change. You're so fed up. And
no,
trust me, the
but
racism
एक second,
unleashed on the minorities is not fair. And the Jews are a giant
last
number in New York.
last 100 years in New York, 75 years, I mean 66 years was Democrats, 9 years was independent. Even Bloomberg went independent after a while, and only 20 odd years was Republicans. So one, I do not understand the surprise in India. They think it's some sort of an unprecedented comeback of the global left. Number one. Number two, they're also taking it as an exit poll on Bihar. The most ridiculous idiots in our discourse, in our national discourse. Because Mamdani happened, Tejashri will happen. I don't know if they genuinely do this for fun or for the Twitter payout or just
नहीं यार,
because
I think
they
it's
are
copium. I think it's copium.
copium, yes, or probably there are a few drinks down, but to even consider Mamdani as a reflection of how India will vote today, tomorrow, in 29. I mean, it's ridiculous. That what happened with Joe Biden also. Remember in 2020 when he sort of won that election, everyone thought that, okay, this is now going to be the end of the prime minister. The global left is coming back, taking control after the pandemic. तो हर थोड़े दिन में ये कोपियम आता है कि अरे नहीं अब होगा. But honestly, it's nauseating to
No,
look
the
at. But after a
analysis is
couple of minutes, it
right.
gets funny.
The analysis is right. The global left is coming back, but in India, the left never left.
Yeah.
BJP is a center-left party, by all means. So the problem is they are convinced that BJP center-left nahi hai. BJP, if anybody did an honest policy-based analysis of the Bharatiya Janata Party by reading their manifesto, reading the policies that they put out and what they do, they're not a right-wing party, Baba. They're just left-wing nationalists.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
They are the better version of left we have. I mean, had we
अरे
had a right
अरे
party
ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है यार. How could the Groypers take over the Republican discourse, but Dhruv Rathi gang are ineffective in India when it comes to influencing election outcomes? Because I know the answer for this.
No, I'll
But
tell you because the discourse, actually the question में ही answer है. Dhruv Rathi and them have taken over the discourse on the left and are setting the talking points for Rahul Gandhi, but they cannot affect the election outcome. Similarly, the crazy version in America is affecting the election outcome the other way. So they may have taken over the discourse, right? But here is another proof that you don't let the nuts run the discourse, because guess what's going to happen? Your expanded vote base is just going to go to the other side.
I think people underestimate how little social media has penetrated in India in terms of elections. ध्रुव राठी देखो भाई, ये मैं कोई हवाई बातें नहीं कर रहा हूँ. आप भी पैसे लेके ध्रुव राठी या मेरा या किसी भी यूट्यूबर का एनालिटिक्स खरीद सकते हो पैसे देके. FYI, मैं कोई बड़ी पाथ ब्रेकिंग डिस्कवरी नहीं बता रहा हूं तुमको. ये लिटरली मार्केट में अवेलेबल है. $2,000 से $3,000 खर्चा करो, आपको सारे यूट्यूबर्स की डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगी, उनका एज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, उनका जियोग्राफी. इसीलिए मुझे मालूम है ध्रुव राठी की जियोग्राफी क्या है. इसीलिए तो मैं हंसता हूं जब लोग बातें करते हैं.
Also, like what I've said, right? If you can't say you have 25,000 views when you have the same 5,000 people looking at the video for 5 times, right?
Oh,
And
that's not how they quantify it. In India, that quantification is done in a very dumb manner.
Yeah.
So they think 1 million views is 1 million votes to Rahul Gandhi.
Exactly. No, but यहाँ पे भी there are a few chambus that think the same way. Look at my Twitter handle, 20,000 retweets. I have changed the world. And I'm like, 20,000 retweets में से अमेरिका से 5,000 भी नहीं है. 15,000 are from, like, some are coming from Sweden, England, Denmark, and you have
राहुल गांधी का Instagram just went suddenly in the last 2-3 months, went like this. You think those are genuine followers? Those are genuine likes. Bhai, let's get real.
Hmm.
Those are
If
bought.
if anyone
मैं तेरे
thinks
को
that
सिंपल
those are
बोलता
genuine,
हूँ, जब लास्ट ईयर हुआ था ना, रणवीर अलाहाबादिया का वो पंगा कभी हुआ था कि ये साल हुआ था,
इसी
ये
साल
साल
हुआ
हुआ,
था, साल खत्म होने वाला है। हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ ठीक है,
हम
इस
लोग
साल
बुढ़े हो
जब
रहे
रणवीर
हैं।
अलाहाबादिया का वो पंगा हुआ था, उसी महीने, मैं नाम नहीं ले रहा हूँ, एक बहुत बड़े इंडियन पॉडकास्टर के सब्सक्राइबर्स उसी महीने के 10-15 दिन के पीरियड में ऐसे हो गए थे ऊपर, ज्यादा नहीं, 30-32 लाख बढ़ गए थे, ज्यादा नहीं बढ़े थे। आप मेरे को बोल रहे हो ये जेन्युइन था? लेट्स गेट फ्रिकिंग रियल। ये हर जगह होता है, हर देश में होता है। और इलॉन मस्क ने जो ये इलॉन मस्क ने एक अनाउंसमेंट की कि मैं सिर्फ कंट्री ऑफ ओरिजिन बता दूंगा, और वी द्रविडियंस अकाउंट डीएक्टिवेट।
नहीं, there are a lot of people that will actually location उसके बाद expose होगा कि where this is
वो
coming
कब आ
from.
रहा है फीचर? it's long due यार, I'm really looking forward to that.
I hope
बस
it comes
खत्म हो
because
जाएगा। पाकिस्तान करेगा कि उनकी इंटरनेट इकोनॉमी इस पे चलती है।
the problem is not even that. Yeah, Twitter used to be such a fun place जहाँ actually discussions हो पाते थे. Now it's just become like a comment chat. वो Yahoo comments में होता है ना, एक पीस आता है जिसमें 10,000 comments होती है. That's what Twitter has become. Like people are fighting in comments. There are legit people I know fighting with bots and then doing quote tweets of bots. And I'm like, तुम लोग पागल हो यार. Can't you see this is a freaking bot? And there is a very interesting way of knowing also. You just have to see when they have signed up for Twitter. If they signed up after revenue sharing was made public and are with a very typical profile, is a high chance that they are actually a bot.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, listen, it is the amount of bullshit messages. I mean, the amount of times I have to mute people these days because of my mixed algorithm, which is half Western, half Indian, is just insane. Anyways, we'll wrap up. Before we wrap up, I think my prediction before we wrap up, I think NDA will form the government. I think most polls are right, but then we'll find on
no,
the
I
day of
think
the election.
my numbers are, most polls are over predicting JDU. I still will stick to my number. My 130 to 140 is based on the last 2 weeks of campaigning. If the RJD and Congress vote does turn up, I would revise it to 120 to 130. That's why I'm not fully giving it. I would wait for the votes to turn out. I think BJP will easily get about 70 seats. But they will need about 50 other seats from their allies and to get to power. I don't see BJP crossing 80. I think 75 is going to be their sort of thing. If they cross 80, boss, then sky's the limit for the royal. Maharashtra, exactly. If they cross 80, but I don't see that
And
happening.
my answer is simple: anything less than 70 for the BJP, we are in trouble. So yeah.
Yeah. Chalo. So guys, we'll wrap up over here. Follow Aadit and Tushar both on X, and you can also subscribe to the Atom channel. All the links are there in the description. Follow me on X. If you have not liked this video, like it right away. Subscribe to the Cārvāka podcast YouTube channel right away. And if you can, do consider joining the membership program of the Cārvāka podcast, whether on YouTube or on Patreon. If you want to send one-time donations, the UPI ID is kushalmehra at ICICI. And the Interac Canada email ID is kushalmehra81 at gmail.com. If you're an audio listener, do consider leaving a rating on your audio platform. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care.